Hello, baby.
This is a Missy Elliott exclusive.
You can still be hip hop, but be on heels. It shouldn't matter anyway. Yeah?
Not yours. You just try and pop the chairs. You get kicked to the curb.
Always remember that one is never the start of the dance. When the music happens, the dance begins.
I'm looking for a romance we can hold hands.
It can be a little edgy. Too clean, too good. Yeah? I think you should mess it up a little bit.
Stop playing. This be that jam. Miss don't really give a damn. I don't 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 give a damn. Woo. I don't give a damn. 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 Woo. Baby, why you so thirsty? Boy, you just a big flirt. You know I got a man. You know this not yours. You just try and pop the chairs. You get kicked to the curb. I know you want this big old dome, but you must wipe this chick first. I'm looking for a romance we can hold hands. Handstand, do a lap dance. Yeah, I want a black man to eat it up like Pac-Man. Boy, you stop playing. Stop playing. This be that jam. Miss don't really give a damn. I don't 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 give a damn. Woo. I don't give a damn. 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 Woo.
Hello, baby.
This is a Missy Elliott exclusive. Baby, why you so thirsty? Boy, you just a big flirt. You know I got a man. You know this not yours. You just try and pop the chairs. You get kicked to the curb. I know you want this big old dome, but you must wipe this chick first. I'm looking for a romance we can hold hands. Handstand, do a lap dance. Yeah, I want a black man to eat it up like Pac-Man. Boy, you stop playing. Stop playing. This be that jam. Miss don't really give a damn. I don't 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 give a damn. Woo. I don't give a damn. 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 Woo.
What's your process for like making art? I freestyle it. Because I don't believe in like steps. Or I do, but so I listen to the music because I'm not gifted with musicality. Like I studied to be musically okay. So I listen to the music for about like 3 days. And I'll listen to that same music for like 3 days. Then I'll choose a part that attracts me. And then I'll choose it, then I listen to that for like another day or so. And then I start like messing around with it. But I film myself freestyling it, and I'll review it, and I'll choose the little parts that I liked. I'll choose the parts that didn't go or didn't flow, or I'll choose the parts that need a little more shapes within the flow, and I'll add layers and layers. But it's always based on freestyle.
So do you film yourself and then go back and look and see what you liked?
Yeah. Everybody's at different ways of choreographing, but I'm a heavy believer in your freestyle should be your choreography. Like how you dance naturally should be your choreography. You don't change just because you're choreographing. Feel me? Like how you dance freestyle is how you're also gonna make up your choreo. Otherwise there is individuality, right? So, did that answer? Yeah. And sometimes, I'm sorry, after I teach a class, sometimes I don't like it, and then I'll come back and change it again, and change it again, and change it again. So until I'm satisfied. So it's always changing.
Starting out, they teach technique, right? But when do you find that freestyle? How, like, what voice inside do you listen to that says, like?
The music.
Okay.
Finito.
Got it.
Yeah. I didn't get encouraged to freestyle, and I did go through some, I'm gonna say a bad dance education because it really grew bad habits in my body, and I had to undo it all to redo and rebuild. And I'm gonna say there are such things as, I don't wanna say bad education, but like bad in a way that either it makes you too comfortable, it doesn't push you to do better, or it boxes you and you're comfortable within that box. And I grew up in the thing where like I thought I was a choreo dancer. So I was good at picking a choreo, like I thought I was always killing it, like I was getting awards and things and scholarships and whatever, so I thought I was killing it, right? Until I went to book jobs and they care more about the freestyle than killing on 1 and 2s. So I had to learn the hard way where I was already in the industry, trying to make it work, trying to fight with these dancers that's already been trained like hardcore from all over the world. They could already house, pop, hip hop, freestyle, B-girl, like whack, lock, vogue, jazz. Their freestyle was so on point that I was like, my character and my performance somewhat carried me through to some point, but then I had to realize and be like, shit, I need to dance. So while taking choreo classes and while auditioning, while working on jobs, while going to rehearsals, while doing all of this stuff, I got my ass to like the Showtime classes, Super Date classes, I went to Kumari classes, I went to J-Rock's popping classes, I went to Anthony's locking classes, I went to, well, Ray Bass was the only one teaching house at the time, so I went to Ray Bass's house classes. This was all in LA. And I had to build up my knowledge that way. If I wasn't booking jobs for a month, I'd be like, right, this is where I upskill. So I'll get like a 1 month unlimited Millennium or like Debbie Reynolds was my place to go. I'll get those cards and be like, right, these are the classes I'm going. Because I'm already killing choreo, I don't have to go to those classes. I'm already doing really well, like I don't need any more of that stuff. Because luckily, when I was going to classes, we weren't like, filming wasn't like a big deal. Filming we did because if you really just killed it and they really wanted to film that as a memory, like, but it wasn't a thing. So luckily, I wasn't driven by, I need to be in that video. Like I was about, I need to upskill and book myself a job and be a better dancer. So I started that way. And then obviously nowadays, you will never see me in a choreo class. Unless I really want to go and learn choreo for whatever reason. Like I went to plenty choreo classes in New York because I went to learn from these people. Because they have culture in their choreography and I really wanted to pick up on the culture, how they do it. But you'll always catch me in like hip hop groups classes, house classes, popping classes, whacking classes, locking classes, breaking classes. Like I'm all for upskilling me in the areas I'm lacking in, not areas I'm already good in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's how I got into freestyle. And freestyle and choreography go together. You're not a dancer because you can choreo, you're not a dancer because you can freestyle, you're a dancer because you can either dance or you can't. You either get down or you don't. Choreo dancer, freestyle dancer, crew dancer, whatever dance, company dancer, these are the divisions we made as a younger generation to make it comfortable, in my view, to be okay to be just that. I realized that all of our teachers from like back in the day, they used to get down in the side for a battle, go do Mariah Carey's music video, do a tour, come back, get down, whatever. They were always all-rounded, and I don't believe in, what is with this freestyle? Freestyle is, can you dance? Choreo is, can you pick up a 1-2 step and do what they're telling you to do and make it into your own thing? They go like this, they don't go like this. You feel me? So if you are raised one way, I strongly suggest that you build the other side that you're lacking in. This is always a talk, like same as these 603 crew guys. I'm always like, so like you can freestyle, that's good, but can you pick up a 1-2 step and take instructions? Because you should be able to take instructions to be a professional. It's always a talk I give to whoever I'm talking to. What are you lacking? Do the things that you lack. Yeah?
You know, not professionally trained.
I'm only sighing because my opinions are usually very unpopular.
Which is okay.
Which is okay, but I say do the dances that you feel true, do it. Don't try to fit in. Don't try so hard to fit into something and give it all just so that you can get told no and break your dream and then say, I didn't make it. Like, do you, and once you start building you, the people that are gonna get attracted to you are gonna come to you and be like, hey, that's really cool what you're doing. And you gotta find those people. Because I was in the industry where people were telling me, you have to go to those classes if you wanna book a job. but it's whack. Like, I don't want to look like that. Oh, you have to go, he did this, he did that, he did this. Oh my God, I mean, he's also on a search for these dancers, like, next week. Like, can I just go? And if I'm good, he'll use me? Like, it's a very unpopular point of view that no one agreed with. But in the end, the people that I got connected to by doing me alone for years and really starting to build myself, which was not until the later years, was crazy. And now a lot of people want to work with me, do things with me, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm staying in touch with you when you were like my dream, like back 10 years ago. It's a long goal, but I always look for a longer run than right now, and I'm happy now, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after this. So do what makes you happy, and this is what I tell everybody, do what makes you happy. If this is something that you want, go for it and go for blood, and don't give up. If you feel slightly cheap, tacky, low by trying something that doesn't make you feel like this is worth it, or you're higher than that, then just drop it. Walk away, do something else. Maybe when you do keep doing something else, eventually you'll be in a place where your vibe will fit in with where they're at, and you'll meet again, and you will meet, and there will be no such thing as, oh, I didn't like you 10 years ago. So when you're at a right place, the right kind of people will get attracted to you, and you will go places. So don't let one or two or even like 100 no's deter you from what you want to do, because it's not an easy path, but once you're on the roll of being on this path, it is like the best career choice I've like ever made, or anybody's ever made, and they'll always tell you that. I had it a little easy because back in my days, in New Zealand anyway, there weren't many dancers doing commercial style, so I got put into choreography jobs when I was like 21. I was way young, and I hated it. That's why I left New Zealand for a while to not choreograph or teach for like 6 years, and just to be a dancer, because I'm a heavy believer also in be a dancer, grow your experience before you start sharing type of person. Choreography only came into me because I guess people just wanted to give me jobs, and they wanted me to do stuff. And a lot of the clients don't know the difference between dancer and a choreographer. They think, oh, dancer, can you choreograph this? They don't think that these are two separate jobs or like work titles. Same with teaching. Oh, you're a dancer, can you teach? You know what I mean? They're three separate things. So when I started getting choreography things, I got more aware of the dance styles that I lacked, the knowledge that I lacked. And I studied harder in these styles that I didn't have, so that I can freestyle better and create better choreo. Does that make sense? Yeah. Did I explain to you? Yeah. I didn't force myself to be a choreographer. Yeah. Situations forced me to be a choreographer. Now I'm really enjoying the role, but I wasn't planning on being a choreographer. Yeah. Everybody's different. Yeah. I know a lot of people that also try to be a choreographer, and they work really hard at it, and they become it, which is amazing. But everybody has different path, and mine definitely wasn't, I want to be a choreographer. Like, I was like, I'm happy dancing. And then, you want to choreograph? Yeah. You got dancers? No. I'll find one. You dance? I don't know if you remember when I first got to New Zealand, I think I used to go around asking if you dance. If you're pretty, I used to be like, do you dance? Because I didn't have dancers, and I didn't know any dancers. So if you're pretty and I think you look good on camera, I'd be like, hey, do you dance? And I used to just add you on Facebook. I was so creepy.
Where are you from?
No, I'm from here. I'm Korean. I'm from New Zealand, but I was in LA for 6 years. And by the time I came back, everybody changed, rotated, so I didn't know anyone. Is that time up for me?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Let's do it up for Rina. Thank you.